Son, I'm in Sedona. There's Cathedral Rock. I'm at the Little Horse Trailhead. And those three summits you see are Gibraltar. I guess the third one's the highest. And I was gonna go off the third one and get down some spine, which I also don't know how feasible it is. So anyway, Gibraltar Rock, and that spine apparently is called Stairway to Heaven. But I don't know, it looks pretty hard from far away when I was scouting it out. So this could be a fail, but this is an off-trail adventure for sure. Ooh, I'm on the Little Horse Trailhead on the approach. There's the Twin Buttes, so I have videos on top of those. And there's the first summit of Gibraltar. I have to gain that saddle between Gibraltar Rock and the first Gibraltar summit, which I don't know how easy it's gonna be, but hopefully there's a use path up. So we'll see, trying to scout out the route from below. All right, so I continued on the Little Horse Trail and then just branched off right before you get to the spire. And I gotta go up to the saddle on the other side of that rock. I have no idea if this is gonna be right or not. There was some beta that said turn right on the llama trail. There was other beta that said to stay on this. There's only like 2 pieces of beta without a map. All right, so I followed sort of a fork of a drainage for a while, but it's starting to bend me. I need to cut right. So I'm gonna go up right here. Hopefully not kill myself. Oh, watch out, watch out. All right, I gotta cut over somehow. All right, so this has not been that easy. Sort of just cutting all over very loose terrain, steep slopes, rock falls everywhere. Just sort of cutting up and right wherever I can. So maybe there's a use path down there. I have no idea. All right, so I'm covered in crap, but I think we're about there. There's the saddle we need to get to. I just need to walk straight across. So whether it's right along the cliff face or side hilling, and then I believe I'm gonna walk along the base of those white cliffs. And then when I get to the end of it, cut back up to the left and somehow get up there. There's the first summit of Gibraltar. So, all right, saddle, here we are. So that's looking down to Bryant Canyon, and I think that's called Lee Mountain, that higher one. So now we got to get up and walk along to the right, which it looks like there's sort of a use path. So saddle. All right, so I followed the use trail, and just like one of the videos, or the only video, you're along this white cliff band. So pretty confident for now I'm in the right spot. And then just at some point you got to cut up back that way once you get to the end of this cliff band. All right, so we've come up 30-40 feet, and now we've cut back looking towards Gibraltar Rock there. That's East Twin Butte, West Twin Butte. So the trail's now bending, I believe, right here. It's pretty obvious so far where to go. Okay, so the trail pops you out. Trail pops you out right into this rock, and I think I'm supposed to bend right. Ooh. Yeah, there's a trail over here. So pretty soon I'm gonna have to climb up this rock. I'm not sure where that is, but still on a use. It's right here. This is the crux move, I think. I think I gotta get up. I gotta get up this chimney. So yeah, this is the crux. I just gotta get up this chimney. It should be easy enough. I'll show it to you. All right, so there's all this stupid holly, which I hate. but it's nice and loose. This is definitely a nice chimney here. So let's try to get some holds. Let's see the best way to go up this. I gotta get up. I gotta get my foot up in there. There we go. Foot placed. There's no good hand though. All right. Just gotta get up. There's not good hands. It's all loose stuff. So probably not doing this very gracefully here. I'm getting stuck. Okay. I'm up, I think. All right. If I don't get stuck on that branch. That was the chimney. Not too bad. And then gotta, maybe wrap around. All right, this was in the video too. He had to squeeze through this tree. Although he's bigger than I am, I think. So, yeah, through. We're continuing to wrap around. Somewhere we gotta bend up. All right, so it zigzags up. You can climb up anywhere. I'm gonna just take the easy way. And I think basically gain sort of the ridge, so to speak. And then I think it's gonna be an easy walk up from here, I think. We'll find out though. I think I'm about to pop out. Yeah, so there's your first summit. So I just gotta walk up the ridge, so I should have cut somewhere. So yeah, first summit. I'm not sure where the second summit is, but yeah, just walking up now should be easy. All right, I think I'm about to top out, but never mind. It's a little bit further. So I just got to walk through all this manzanita. So still climbing, but getting there. Nope, not there yet. Still more to go, but close. All right, I think it's on this rock. Gibraltar numero uno. Yeah. This is it. First summit of Gibraltar. Great views of the Twin Buttes. Cathedral Rock, Bell Rock, Courthouse Butte. There's Gibraltar 2, Gibraltar 3, higher and unseen beyond. So we got to do a drop and a gain. That might not be fun, but yeah, the Mitten Ridge, Capitol Butte over there, Bear Mountain, I suppose, I think. Yeah, and then the San Francisco Peaks, which don't have a lot of snow on them right now. So it's almost Christmas. It's Christmas Eve, by the way. All right, Gibraltar 1 descent, I think is almost complete. But I'm about to hit Manzanita Shrub. Yeah, here's your saddle. I think right here. Did I go the right way? I don't know. Is there a right way? Also don't know. Manzanita Forest. I'm so glad I wore pants on this. I did that on purpose, not because of the cold, because I knew I was going to most likely be getting bushwhacky. So I didn't take the good route to the saddle, but see that dirt path? I'm just gonna walk straight up it. So basically at the saddle between Gibraltar 1 and 2. All right, Gibraltar Dos, also known as Gibraltar 2. Gibraltar 3 is much more daunting. There's gonna be some climbing. So yeah, Gibraltar 2. Gibraltar 1 is, we're a little higher than it, like 35 feet, I'm gonna say. Gibraltar 1, Gibraltar 2, but Gibraltar 3 is definitely a different animal, so that is gonna be interesting getting up. I'm not sure what that's gonna involve. And then I'm gonna drop off the backside, and the idea was to come down off that spine, but that looks impossible. So I'm gonna need to figure something out, and maybe it's a drainage. I don't know. That looks a little challenging, so I'll investigate it when we get over there. But for now, we're on Gibraltar Dose. We're descending down Gibraltar 2, and just a bunch of big rocks. But we're getting down to a saddle, and then I'm gonna have to assess the way up. But it's, you know, not too bad. So I'm working my way up this sort of steep class 2, easy class 3 rock spine, which has worked for the first little bit. But will it continue to work? I don't know. I just didn't want to be in brush, but it looks like we could stay on, I can stay on rock. So that's what I'm gonna try to do if I can. So just to show you some representative footage, it's just sort of, I mean, you could in theory not use your hands. So maybe it's not class 3, but you know, it's good a lot of times to use your hands. But it's all pretty steppy type slick rock, and we're just gonna keep going up it for now. I don't see any reason not to. Maybe we'll hit something a little bit more exposed at some point, but not yet. So far, going great. I've been able to stick to the ridge proper, although we might, we're gonna get cliffed out here. No. But are we gonna have to wrap around on the vegetated surface? Potentially. I'm not sure yet. So you gotta drop to a little notch here. Yeah, see that is just way too exposed, so that's, I'll probably just go right up that crack. And then hopefully regain the ridge right above it is what I'd like to do. So it's always easier on the ridge, as all of you will know, if any of you have done this type of hiking or ridge traversing. It's always the ticket if you're able to get up there. So yeah, we can pop right back on the ridge now. So let's make sure there's an intermediate. This is not the easiest thing to put myself in. It's a dip move. All right, back on Mr. Ridge Proper. Trying to stick to ridge proper as much as possible, but having to jump around. There's a cairn, nice. That's what I like to see. So I'm gonna stick to the ridge, and maybe it doesn't really matter where I pop up. I could have gone around to the left. I think I might go up over here though. All right, so this honestly hasn't been bad at all. I don't know if we're still to hit. The guys in the video said there was like this class 4 crux. I definitely didn't hit any class 4 crux. It's all class 3. I honestly think this is it. Yeah. Okay, that's just, it's all class 3. It's all pretty contained. I wouldn't worry about it. If you're comfortable on terrain like this, you will have no issue going straight up the ridge of Gibraltar 3. So not as bad as I thought that was gonna be. Yeah, I think it's this rock right here. Not sure why it wouldn't be. So Gibraltar Trace. Unless it's that and I'm just way off. I'm gonna need to look now. I think this is it though. Gibraltar 3, Courthouse Butte Rock. We just got to figure out a way down now, which might not be that easy. Yay! Dun, dun, dun. That's Lee. I don't know where the high point is. Pretty flat on the top. Lee Mountain, I think, or Lee Ridge. And that's Bryant Canyon down there. So awesome. That was not as bad as I thought it was going to be. So, but I don't want to speak too soon because now we could have a very harrowing descent in front of us. So the descent off Gibraltar 3 has gone swimmingly well so far. As it looks like from the topo lines, it's not too steep, and it isn't. So far, so good. And I think, see, now I'm not sure. See, because there's like a big vertical cliff. I thought I was going right off that spine, but now it looks like a vertical cliff. All right, so I'm basically on top of this high point, which may or may not be Munns Mountain. There's Gibraltar 3, where it just was. And I am attempting to find a route down. I just don't know what this is gonna look like. If this is gonna be treacherous, if this is gonna be possible or not. So I'm just gonna poke around and hope I can find something. All right, so I immediately located some type of use path that's gonna wind down this gully, so I'm happy about that. Will it result in ultimate success? I don't know, but it's better than anything on the left side of the spine. So for now, I'm just gonna go with it. And it looks doable to me. It looks like a little path winds down this gully, so I'm gonna take it, eventually getting to the loop around Courthouse. All right, so I found a cairn. So this is definitely right. I don't think a lot of people take this, but I'm definitely on a use path going steeply down this gully with some cairns, or at least one cairn. I don't know if there were multiple cairns, so I'm not sure if I was supposed to go down there or not, to be determined. But yeah, we're money, I think. I was a little worried about this, but I'm not anymore, so that's good. Probably slip a couple times, but that's the way things go sometimes. Yeah, just gotta be careful here. Yeah, it looks like I had to step down over here. So yeah, this is gonna be, pretty soon we're gonna run out and it's gonna be not as steep. All right, so the steep gully has opened to a slick rock pour off. But we're still going down, so I mean, I think I'm going the right way as long as I'm going down. It's gotta ease up at some point, right? Although I haven't seen any other cairns recently, so I don't know if the trail like cuts back. I mean, I don't think so, because then you're still on like the steep hillside. So when in doubt, get cliffed out is what I say. Yeah, but this slick rock has a nice change of pace, so yeah, I don't see any issue with this. We're almost running it out. If I just bend right, I'm running this thing out, so this is fantastic. Stairway to Heaven trail, apparently down from Gibraltar 3, and whatever that high point is, maybe Munns Mountain. So this is pretty cool. I came down all this slick rock, bent right. I'm just following this real steep drainage down, just to lose elevation like as quickly as possible without there being big cliffs, which is nice. Maybe we have a cliff right here. Yes. Cliff? Cliff? Please? Ooh. All right, we're gonna have to figure something out here. I think I have to wrap around. Yeah, actually I could do this, but it'd be safer to just wrap around here, I think. So I'm probably gonna wrap around, jump down, continue down this drainage. I think I've almost run this thing out. Yeah, here's a cairn down at the bottom, so I like that. We've been on slick rock for quite a bit, which is nice. It's a nice change to all the loose dirt. Much more stable you know, in my opinion. But yeah, where was that cairn? Now I can't find it anymore. I saw a cairn somewhere around here. Maybe it's over here. Yeah, right here. Boom. Look at that. Cairn, money. So, ooh. No. There's always a way off. There's always a way off. This is a fun steep descent though. Highly would recommend coming up this way. But the traverse over the Gibraltars and then this way down. Not gonna lie, it's been pretty fun. Now I gotta get back to the Courthouse Butte Loop, and then I'll take that back. I'm gonna climb up Bell Rock, and then I'm gonna do the couple miles back to the car. Well, I've cut out of the wash, and I'm finally sort of open now, out of vegetation. So I'm sort of just beelining straight for where I know the trail is around Courthouse. But inevitably, oh look, there's a cairn here. Someone was here. Inevitably, there's going to be some more bushwhacking, but not too worried about it after what I just went through. I've done it. I've hit the trail. I've hit the Courthouse Butte Loop Trail. Dun dun dun. Man, that was not. Gotta know what you're doing to do that loop I just did, but yeah, now we're gonna go around and then eventually summit Bell Rock, but at least it's on trail. Alright, so I'm not gonna record the scramble up to the, not the true summit, but one of the summits of Bell Rock, the shoulder up there, because I have multiple videos on it, so please check those out if you're looking for how to go up Bell Rock. You climb up the west side, up the gully, and you can get to that plateau on the left, that sort of shoulder. So that's where I just was. That's Gibraltar 1, 2, and 3, and then I was on top of whatever that's called, Munns Mountain possibly, I don't know, I don't think so, or no, that one, I believe I was on top of that one, and then came down a very steep gully and then had to cut left off trail back to this loop. So started way down there at Little Horse somewhere. So yeah, there they are, Gibraltar 1, 2, 3. In case you didn't believe me, I'm on this lower shoulder of Bell Rock. So great view of the three Gibraltar peaks that we were on. Pretty awesome. I just headed back on the Bell Rock Parkway now, with awesome views of the mountains I was just on, and the Twin Buttes right ahead. Alright, and that's gonna do it for the Gibraltar 3 summits, Stairway to Heaven down, and Bell Rock for good measure. Probably about 8 miles with, I don't know, maybe 2,500 foot of total gain. Very hard to estimate, but I'll do the best on the screen in the beginning. So that's it for that hike. There they are, right there, Twin Buttes.